Hi, good morning to one and all. Myself A. Ramanjanelu. Today I am going to explain the construction of hypocycloid. Okay, when it is straight line. Okay, here the problem given that a circle of 40 mm diameter rolls on the concave side of another circle of 40 mm radius. Okay, draw the path traced by a point on the generating circle for one complete revolution. Here the circle of 40 mm diameter rolls on concave side. Concave means inside of another circle. Inside of the circle means it is a hypocycloid. Okay, instead of on the concave side. Concave means inside, so that it is a hypocycloid. Okay, next another circle of 40 mm radius. Here the directing circle radius is given that 40 mm and diameter of the generating circle is given as 40 mm converted into radius, that equals to 20 mm radius. It is the generating circle and this one is directing circle. Okay, from this we need to draw the first generating circle and directing circle, and we have to trace the path traced by a point on the rolling circle. Okay, for one complete revolution. Okay, first I am drawing. First I am considering a point. Okay, I am considering one point. I am considering a point. Okay, next draw the directing circle. Here the directing circle radius is 40 mm. The radius of the directing circle is given that 40 mm. Okay, so that we get the total, the diameter of the directing circle is 80, so that here the given radius with 40 mm radius means the diameter is 80. Okay, next it is the center of the directing circle. Okay, I am drawing one horizontal line here. Okay, next we need to calculate theta value. It is theta. Theta is equals to, we know that formula, 360 degrees into small r by capital R. 360 into small r is 20 and capital R is 40. Okay, small r is 40 and capital R is 20. Okay, by simplifying this we get the value is 180 degrees. It is the value of theta. Okay, for this we need to draw the first add-on directing circle with radius 40 mm. Next we need to draw the calculate angle of rotation. Here angle of rotation is theta is 180 degrees. Theta is 180 degrees. Okay, it means it is the end point and this one is starting point. Okay, here the circle will rotate inside of the directing circle, so that first we need to trace the radius, this center of the generating circle. Okay, here the given radius of the generating circle is 20 mm. Okay, it is the starting point. By using compass, take radius 20 mm, cut the point on directing circle radius, we get one center. Okay, it is the center of the generating circle. Draw the circle with radius 20 mm. Okay, next divide this circle into number of equal parts. Now I am dividing the circle into 8 equal parts. Okay, it is the horizontal line. Okay, I am drawing one perpendicular to this horizontal line, so that here now the circle divided into 4 equal parts. But okay, the circle is divided into 4 equal parts. Okay, that is 1 2 3 4, but I need to divide this circle into 8 equal parts. For that I am marking 45, and this side also 45. Okay, next draw the 45 degrees inclined line from center of the generating circle, so that the circle is divided into 8 equal parts. Okay, now the circle is divided into 8 equal parts. Here the circle rolls in this direction, so that the direction of rotation is anti-clockwise, so that we need to give the notation in clockwise. Suppose it is the contact point of generating circle and directing circle, so that it is the point P, and this one is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Okay, next similar way we need to divide this directing circle into 8 equal parts. Okay, place the protractor at center of the directing circle. Okay, next divide the circle into 8 equal parts. Okay, for the one part, total angle is 180 degrees by 8 equal parts, that is 8 to 16 and 0.5. For one part is 22.5 degrees, so that it is 0 10 20 and 21 22 and 22.5, and this one is 22.5 plus 22.5 45, and 45 plus 22.5 67.5 65 66 67 67.5. next 90. Okay, similar way from this side 20 21 22 22.5. okay, next 45, next 45 plus 22.5 20 67.5 65 67.5, next 90. Okay, now we divided this circle into 8 equal parts. Next join from center of the directing circle. Okay, now divided this circle into 8 equal parts, so that this point is 1 dash 2 dash 3 dash 4 dash 5 dash 6 dash 7 dash and 8 dash. Okay, now we need to draw arcs from every point. First I am drawing 0 to O dash. Okay, it is the locus of generating circle. Locus of generating circle. Okay, this circle which touches this radius lines. Okay, it is O, and this one is O1, O2, O3, O4, O5, O6, O7, and this one O8. Okay, now we divided, we got locus points, that is O1, O2, O3, O4, O5, O6, O8 up to O8. Next, similarly, draw a radial arc from center of the directing circle with radius O1 and O7. Next, similarly, O2 and 6, here 2 and 6 are in same line. Okay, next, similarly, O3 and O5, O3 and O5 are also in same line. Okay, now we got all the points. Okay, next we need to identify the points P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. Okay, take the, by using compass, radius of the generating circle. Okay, O1 as center, cut this first line. Here is the first line, we got the point here. Next, O2 as center, cut this second arc. Okay, this is the second arc, exactly you will get point here. Okay, next O3 as center, and this one is point. Next O4. Okay, next O5, next O6, next O7, next OH. Okay, we got all points. It is P1, it is P2, it is P3, it is P4, and it is P5, and it is P6, and this one P7, and this one P8. Okay, join all these curves points P1 to P8. Okay, it is the straight line when the radius, the diameter of the rolling circle is equals to radius of the directing circle. Okay, at that point we got the curve as a straight line. Okay, it is known as hypocycloid straight line. Hypocycloid straight line. Next, it is the directing circle, and this one rolling circle or generating circle. Next, it is the straight line. Okay, and this one is locus of generating circle. Okay, it is the construction of hypocycloid when the diameter of rolling circle is equals to radius of directing circle. At that in this case we got the curve, hypocycloid curve as straight line. Okay, thanks for watching.